Celebrities are not your modern day civil rights activists. Tabitha Brown has been recently asked about the Target boycott. Now, recently, Target is being boycotted because they decided to cut their DEI program. Now, the DEI program stands for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. DEI are organizational frameworks which seek to promote fair treatment and full participation of all people, particularly people who have historically been underrepresented or subject to discrimination on a basis of identity or disability. Right now, it's Black History Month. Target carries products made by Black designers in honor of Black History Month. They also do it for the LGBTQ community, the Spanish community, so forth and so on. As of right now, Target does have products in their stores, um, designed by Black people in honor of Black History Month. But this year probably will be the last year they'll have that. Now, was asked what did she think about the boycott, and Tabitha's response was she believes that people should continue to support the brands at Target. Now, we all know Tabitha have a huge partnership with Target. Tabitha Brown's name is on everything from beach towels to kitchen um, products to food. She has a huge partnership with Target. So um, her response to the boycott couldn't have been anything other than what she said. People was upset that she advised people to continue to shop at Target, but I don't believe Tabitha had any other choice. If Tabitha would have said anything other than continue to shop at Target, Target would probably be suing Tabitha's great grandkids. It's crazy. They would have not only sued Tabitha, they would have sued Tabitha's bloodline. You know, People were trying to cancel Tabitha. I'm like, why? People just, it's crazy. People just act like they don't understand business at all. Yes, so I love me some Tabitha Brown. I support her. I hope people continue to support her. I think she's a beautiful woman and, she doesn't deserve to be canceled. Not at all. Oh, and one more thing about Tabitha before I move on. I don't believe Tabitha was a part of the DEI program. I believe she has her own personal partnership with Target. So yeah, Target canceling the DEI program doesn't affect Tabitha. Tabitha products will still be sold in Target. So that's another thing. She can't throw her business, her partnership with Target under the bus because Target has made a business decision that affects Black people. I know, Black people want other Black people to always stand up for the Black community at even at their own detriment. But again, like the title of this video says, celebrities are not your modern day civil rights activists. I think sometimes we just expect too much of these people. And let's be honest, they became celebrities to make money, not to, fight for people's rights and so forth and so on. Now, up next is Snoop Dogg. Recently, Snoop Dogg, along with others, decided to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration. Now, I believe Snoop Dogg should be canceled just because of the statement he made in 2017. His exact words were, "Which one of you jigaboo ninjas gonna perform for Donald Trump? I'm going to roast the F out of you." Now, fast forward to 2025, he be that jigaboo ninja to perform for Donald Trump. Who knew in 2017 that he was actually speaking to his future self? With that being said, he has proven to not be a man of his word. There is some speculation that Donald Trump let one of Snoop Dogg's friends out of jail, and that could be a reason Snoop decided to perform at his inauguration. Snoop says this about Trump: "He ain't done nothing wrong to me. He has done only great things for me. He pardoned Michael Harris," Snoop said. "So I have nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump." Now, Michael Harris is the friend of Snoop Dogg that Donald Trump let out of jail. So basically, because Donald Trump did him a favor, he's gonna now perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, despite all of the racist things that Donald Trump has said and all of the things that Donald Trump has done to divide us as people in general. These celebrities are all for themselves. They are not here to fight for you. They only pretend to care about the things you care about until it no longer serves their best interests. If you take a look at Snoop Dogg's overall career, you can see he's a flip flopper. He has hopped from record label to record label. He was on Murder Inc., Death Row, No Limit. This man has gone from a rapper to actor. He put out a gospel album. His collaboration with Martha Stewart. He has wine, potato chips. He's done it all. Snoop Dogg was a prominent figure at the 2024 Paris Olympics, serving as a torchbearer, special correspondent, and performer. There's nothing this man won't do for a bag. So listen, y'all, it's about time we start seeing people for who they are and not for who we want them to be. Okay, so some might say he's a Renaissance man. What's wrong with that? Renaissance man meaning a person with many talents or areas of knowledge. I wouldn't say he's a Renaissance man because it doesn't take talent or a vast array of knowledge to lend out your image to anyone who offers you a check. That's a bag chaser. And there's nothing wrong with that either. It's just that Snoop Dogg has been a prominent figure in rap and hip hop for as long as I can remember. And we held him in such high regards. This was just disappointing. Now, if he did in fact sell his legacy for $5 million, which is what I heard, and that's what it's worth to him, then so be it. Okay, moving on. Nelly also performed for Donald Trump's inauguration. He says he's not political, and I, for one, believe him because listening to him try to explain why he performed for Trump was cringe. He had no reason other than he was asked and he said yes. And he says that he respects the office. Now, come on now, Nelly. You know, coming from where you come from, that office don't care about you. And I know you couldn't give a blank about that office. I would respect him more if he had said, he just wanted to be a part of history and to just be able to perform for the president of the United States. That would have been believable because, how many people can say that they did that? You know, that would have been a real response instead of pretending to have so much respect for the Oval Office. Plus, you're starting a family with the beautiful Ashanti. I hear that she's pregnant with their second child. And just say you wanted the check. Hell, we understand. Because who's streaming country grammar right now? Okay, so should Nelly be canceled? Not really. Because unlike Snoop, I have never heard Nelly chime in on any political issues. So he never led people to believe that he cared about that stuff. Okay, so next up, Rick Ross. He also performed at Trump's inauguration. Now, Rick Ross had no reason to turn down the invitation because people that support rappers like Rick Ross don't seem to have a lot of values and integrity. And, they don't really stand on principle. And I'm not saying all, but the vast majority. I mean, come on now. And the same for Soldier Boy. Their fans probably live in their own little ratchet world and don't really care about politics. These celebrities don't care about being canceled because at this point, who hasn't been canceled? Y'all take stuff and wear it out, like to the point it's not even taken seriously anymore. People don't stay mad. Nowadays they quickly forget and move on. These celebrities are more like politicians than civil rights activists. They say anything to gain your support and almost never deliver what they promise. Okay, last but not least, there's a reason politicians are always turning to celebrities for support because they're one and the same. One hand washes the other. Politicians turn to celebrities to influence people to do whatever it is they want them to do. And when they're finished using you, that's it. They don't care about you anymore. So, yeah, um, that's the world we live in. Celebrities are more like politicians.